There's a battleground out there. It's Microsoft, it's v. Google. We're going to focus a significant amount of time on what matters significantly to both of them, which is the Depthless Worker community. We're going to spend some time. Erik's going to cover the different product comparisons between 365 and G Suite. And we're going to wrap this all up with things you need to consider and plan for in terms of the recipe for success to move through any type of evaluation. And then, what are the warnings? What are the things you need to think about before you execute any plan? Google, right now, in their G Suite offering, is truly a contender for the fight. They've indicated there's about 5 million businesses currently paying for G Suite. There is a true battle. Now it's up to you to make sure you utilize it effectively. It is clear that Google and Google Cloud is very much focused on breaking into enterprises' homes, right? The list of attendees here, your home is owned effectively by Microsoft. Microsoft, from a productivity suite, has the house. They are trying to break in. They, through various things which we're going to cover, are finding ways in order to become or get a piece of that home. Microsoft, right now, they have the house. They're focused on keeping out the competition, and specifically, they're focused on doing whatever they can to keep a Google Cloud, a G Suite solution out of their customer base. I mentioned Depthless Workers a few times here. Enterprises like those that have attended today and many that we talked to and their executives, they figured out that in order to have a successful digital transformation, it requires all employees to have the necessary digital tools and for all employees to be connected and collaborating so that the transformation becomes a success.
Google's really making the moves to become enterprise ready, and the proof is in their offerings. Beyond the simple applications, there's native functionality included within Office and G Suite that can vary greatly. Not every feature is an apples-to-apples comparison between G Suite and Office. Just because the box is checked for, let's say, audio and dial-in conferencing with G Suite, it doesn't mean that the box is checked for your organization.
Now, the last thing before we go, things will not go as you plan. As you move through this evaluation process, there's going to be hurdles, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be hiccups. You need to prepare for that, and the way to prepare for it is to make sure that you have a plan in place with adjustments built in. The other thing I'm talking about here is, let's say you go to Google again and you believe it's the right choice. You believe we're going to happen, do not happen. And by the way, that may not be Google's issue, it may be your company's. There's really only one place you can go. The going back to Microsoft world that you need to think about that doesn't go smoothly.